My name is Trina King, and I'd like to share with you a topic that I have entitled Get Out of Your Own Way, Part 1. According to Proverbs chapter 10, verse 4, he becometh poor that dealeth with a slack hand, but the hand of the diligent maketh rich. So I like to say that we need to stop making excuses. For those of us who desire financial increase, obviously, it can be extremely rewarding, and money does make a difference. But we have to stop making excuses. We have to learn to get out of our own way to allow ourselves to become financially sound. So, by getting out of our own way, we open the doors for opportunities to be presented and to be received by us. We allow ourselves to meet people that are going to make a difference in our life. They're going to enhance our life. They're going to open our minds and help us to open our minds to accept various things. And so it is important to be able to move over, but a move to position ourselves in a different manner. And not necessarily meaning to waver left and right any way the wind blows, anytime the wind blows. We want to be sound, and we want to be sure, and we want to be confident. But we also want to make sure that we're full of faith while we're going forward and while we're making changes and enhancement to our lives. And so with that being said, we need to stop making excuses, as I mentioned, and we want to stop saying, for instance, if I ask people, do they want to be financially sound, and they often, as a matter of fact, all of them have always answered, yes, of course I do. So then if I've made a recommendation or have given them several recommendations that I find to be useful, I share those with them and also share business opportunities with them. When they come up with excuses as to why they can't do those things, then it leaves me a bit puzzled because I refer back to the question I've asked, you want to be financially sound? And so they say, yeah, of course. As I've mentioned, if their response was yes, then I'm wondering now, why are you giving so many excuses? Why are you now giving excuses as to why you shouldn't be successful? Because in essence, that's what it equates to. If a person is coming to you with something that is legit, and if this thing that is legit, and this particular blessing, I like to refer to it as, is an answer to your prayer, why would you come up with excuses and remain where you are? Complacency should be something that you want to steer clear of. Why would you, or why should you want to remain in the same state? I mean, think about it. If you want different results, you have to do different things. If you continue to do the same things, why expect anything different to happen? Unless it is something that you're consistently doing over a period of time, and those things have obviously created results for you, desired results. But be honest with yourself. If those things that you've done are basically creating the same results, then, my dear, you may want to consider some different things. And you want to do so by incorporating a different approach to accomplishing different tasks. So let's just say these tasks that you have identified are things that may produce money for you. For instance, remembering that you did say you want to be financially sound, then of course you want to give attention to those things, and you want to be able to make sure that in the process of giving time to those particular things that you've identified as your particular desired accomplishments, that you want to avoid any pity parties. And so with that being said, let's use an example and say that, let's just say you had planned to do a particular task and work towards a goal once you were home in the evening. And let's just say that your day ran a little longer than anticipated. And so now, instead of you having, let's say, 2 hours to put towards a particular task, you may now only have 30 minutes. Well, that's okay. You utilize those 30 minutes to full capacity. There's nothing wrong with that. Because at least you can say at the end of the day that you did put forth some time towards that particular goal, and you have been productive. And so there's no reason to beat ourselves up and say, well, I've lost some time. I did have 2 hours, but now I only have 30 minutes to put towards the goal. So instead of someone patting you on the back and you expecting someone to say, well, it's all right, baby, don't worry about it. Just go to bed and start anew tomorrow, and just don't worry about it. Just start fresh tomorrow and just throw in a towel for today. Instead of expecting that type of response, just pat yourself on your own back and say, you know what? We're going to put forth the 20 or 30 minutes towards this goal. I know my day was altered, but I promised myself that I would be steadfast and unmovable, and I would seek to accomplish tasks that I have identified for myself. And so that's a win-win situation. So I like to close today by saying, remember, get out of your own way. Allow yourself to be financially sound. Allow yourself to grow in certain areas of your life. Of course, it's not necessarily just specific to, or should it be geared towards only finances, but in all areas of your life. Stop being complacent, okay? And seek people that are positive, people that are going in a direction that you desire to go. You want to begin to rub elbows with multimillionaires if you desire to be a multimillionaire. If you desire to be a writer, hang around writers, become friends with writers, join book clubs where people that are authors, if you will, are coming to visit, etc. Begin to go out, seek those people that you want to be like, okay? And have those people as your new acquaintances, okay? There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I highly encourage that. That is something that I am also doing myself. That is by adding new associates, new acquaintances, those people of like mind, those people that are going to push me out of my comfort zone. So I want to thank you again for your time. You have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.